everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim if you're new here. Today, it doesn't matter whether you've been single for a long time or maybe a relationship just ended for you. We're gonna find out who your next girlfriend or boyfriend is going to be. Alright, so today's pick a card reading, as you already know, is about your next romantic relationship. As always, this is going to be a general reading on YouTube, so only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. You'll know which ones are for you based on how you feel about them. If the messages resonate with you, click with you. If you feel good, if it brings up certain feelings in you that you didn't anticipate, right? If it makes you feel some type of way, this reading is for you. Remember, if you're new to tarot and these sort of readings on YouTube, none of this stuff can harm you. The messages that are for you are for you. You can't be hurt by these messages because your subconscious mind is being protected by your conscious mind, by what you are accepting into your lives. So today we have 4 stacks that you can choose from. Here's group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. You can pick from the stacks themselves, how they're set up. I'll show you a close-up in a moment. Or you can pick from the crystals. The first one here, this is the Amethyst crystal. This is for the third eye. Doesn't really matter, not really reading regarding the different chakras, although that could definitely play into the reading. The second one is the root chakra stone. This is Red Carnelian, I believe. And then the third is the Lapis Lazuli. This is for the throat chakra. And the fourth is the heart chakra stone here. You can see that. I don't know if the camera is going to focus. Once you have chosen, go into the timestamps down below so you can jump to your reading and you don't have to watch other people's readings, although you can if you want to. Just a reminder, you can pick one stack or you can pick a couple stacks. Maybe you're torn in between two. Sometimes I pick 2 different stacks when I'm watching readings and stuff, and it usually works out. If it doesn't, just click off, it's not for you. Only take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. You'll know which ones resonate for you based on how you feel about them. So I'm really glad you could join me today. I'm so excited to get into this reading and to find out who's next in love for you, who's coming in, how are they coming in, what they look like, maybe, possibly. I don't know yet what's gonna come up. I haven't seen the cards, but we'll see. If I need clarifiers at any point, I'm going to go ahead and get some clarifiers and stuff like that. But for now, these are the cards that you have. I picked one as well, and I'll let you know which one I picked once we get there. So we're gonna be sharing the same stack. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for tuning in, and let's get started. Hello, group 1. If you picked the Amethyst stone, we are going to get started with your messages. I'm going to show them to you and then we'll get into the reading. And also bear in mind, if I say he, she, feel free to turn it around into your specific situation or whoever you're attracted to, because it's really difficult to, you know, say he versus she and stuff like that during the reading. So yeah, be mindful of that sometimes maybe I'll say he or she or you or they, but it's actually them. So just feel it out, see which ones resonate with your own personal inner life, with your own situation, and then know that the other message is going to be about them. Does that make sense? Hopefully. So let's see the cards that you got. You're getting the cross and the ship. I hope you can hear me well. I'm using a mic, the one that you clip on your shirt. You're coming through as the Page of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. All right, so right now, group 1, I think that you want to have a good time. You are having a good time, or you want to have a good time, and you're building your career, getting your money up, and networking, possibly making friends, building lifelong friendships. Perhaps you're on social media, perhaps you're a part of a sorority or some sort of group or something like this. I'm really getting a young energy here with the Page of Pentacles. But that's just a possible message. So bear in mind that we're going to get more messages later on, and energies might shift as more people start watching and becoming more attuned to the reading. So yeah, just stay true and get into your intuition and stay grounded in your energy, okay? So let's see where your person is coming in as when you meet. 7 of Wands and the 10 of, oh sorry, not 7, 6 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, this person is just super confident. You know what? I think that you're gonna meet through like a social gathering. So you're surrounded by people, possibly. It could be a school situation, a work situation. Maybe you get a new job and they're already working there. That's a possible interpretation. So let's see the other cards that you're getting. You're getting, what does your soul say? I love that. What does your soul say? So I feel like you're going to recognize them. I think that you're going to be attracted to them right off the bat. You'll look at them, maybe you'll have a quick conversation. You'll be like, whoa, this guy, this girl is really, really cute. And they are really, really hot and I'm attracted to them. Maybe you're not going to think about it too hard in the beginning, but I think that you'll know right off the bat that you're attracted to them. I feel like this is a very, very similar reading from the last video. If you want to check that out, Who Will You Marry Part 2 and Part 1. But yeah, like you're just gonna know instantly that you're attracted to them, but you're not sure where it's going to go. You know, it's also possible that you met this person already. So just saying, and I say that because you have the cross in the ship. But yes, it's possible you meet through friends, mutual friends, some sort of event, maybe a music festival or something like that. But you'll see that they're very, 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 very confident. And maybe you won't know, like maybe you won't think that they're attracted to you, or they'll be attracted to you because they seem like such a friendly person or outgoing person. But you know, it's clearly going to grow into something more, right? Sunstone, take pleasure in the things that you do. So this is beautiful. I'm really getting a strong message that it's possibly a work situation. You work together, or maybe you have class together or something like that. 7 of Arrows. So this is the 7 of Swords. There's a man sleeping in the back of this card and the woman's holding all of these arrows. I feel like this is a situation where you could possibly be dreaming about this person right off the bat. Or you've had dreams about this person and maybe you meet and you're like, well, why does this person seem familiar? It's possible that your souls, your essence, are meeting, or your 5D selves, if you will, if you understand that concept, are already meeting up in the higher realms or dream worlds, and you sort of know each other already. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Look, exactly what I was talking about. That you will feel like you're attracted to this person right off the bat, and you won't know if they're attracted to you, or you'll maybe question it. I feel that you're going to really look at them and admire them. You almost kind of put them on a pedestal right away, but I think that that changes over time. So don't think that this person is always going to feel and seem better than you somehow. Awaiting results, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is what I mean when I was thinking that maybe you two were already acquainted with each other. So it's possible that you had a crush on them and then you ended up separating for whatever reason, and then you kind of reconnect somehow. So it's definitely possible. To the Sea, another 7. 777. I love that for you. There's just going to be so many synchronicities with this person, with this connection. Some people are going to be more attuned to synchronicities than others. So keep that in mind. I think that, you know, if you're generally attuned to your gut instincts, you'll recognize this person and you'll connect. It's possible you do connect on social media as well, or you get each other's social media. A new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. This is a possible timing of your meeting, or it could just be their sun sign possibly, but I'm not really getting that strongly. But what this tells me with the new romantic cycles begins and romantic feelings is like this person is going to give you those, you know, familiar feelings of giddiness and infatuation, and you know that feeling when you're crushing on somebody and automatically you just feel better because you're attracted to someone and the energy between you is synchronizing in a way to give you joy. I feel that you'll feel really excited around them in their presence for sure. And you'll know right away that it's worth pursuing. Health, 71. This is amazing. Okay, so this person, right off the bat, I didn't mention it earlier, but they could definitely be very athletic. And I think that for some of you at least, this is something that you're going to notice right away. You might be attracted to athletic people, athletic men or women, I should say. And I think that they'll be very attractive to you because they're fit. You like their body, you like how they look. It's also possible that you're attracted to them because what they do. Maybe they're some sort of health nut or something and that attracts you. Maybe you're learning about health and you like that this person knows about health. Does that make sense? It's also possible you meet at the gym. I was getting messages about that, the gym. It's interesting with the cross and the ship though, that it's definitely possible that it's like a long distance thing. So I don't know really why that's coming through. Let's see. Mountain, major challenge to overcome. Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. And weeping willow, family sorrow. So this makes a lot of sense. Now with the cross and the ship here, it's definitely possible that either they can't see you or they have to go away temporarily or something like that because of a situation that they have to deal with. Maybe like something happened in their family or something like this. I think some of you already know like a situation where you're attracted to somebody who had this happen, that they had to leave you or move temporarily or something to take care of family matters. It's possible you already know who this person is for some of you. Yeah, so I think this is the major challenge actually, is your location. But I love that the goldfish is showing here, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth, because it really is a good energy coming through in your reading, in a sense that your relationship, I think, is going to definitely help you become a better person. It's going to encourage you to be a better human being, a better man, a better woman. Okay, let's see. So yes, like I said earlier, let's just recap. You're likely going to meet them at a work situation, either a school gathering or something like that. A brunch maybe with friends, music festival, a conference even for work. And yeah, I feel that you will really see them as like this bright light, that they'll just be shining, and you'll see that they have a lot of confidence. It's possible, definitely possible, that they're very healthy. They care about their health. You meet them at the gym potentially, or maybe like a workout event or something that you do with your friends. Maybe you do like a workout class, a meetup or something like that. For those of you who picked this stack, I do feel like you're going to be younger than them or less experienced somehow. I think that you're a little bit shyer than they are. Yeah. I do feel like you're going to be a little bit shyer than they are, or if you're not resonating with that message, it's going to be the opposite. They're going to be shyer than you. But yes, you'll know right away with what does your soul say. You'll know right away that they are somebody that you are attracted to, and that's somebody that you want to get to know more. And I think that you'll really feel connected to them. Like, so say that you're meeting at a gathering or something, you're just gonna feel like they're present on you because you're already connecting even though you haven't been introduced yet. And during that night when you meet, maybe you kind of dilly-dally and kind of network with other people. At first, you talk to other people, you say hello to other people, but you're always going to be vaguely aware of their energy, where they're at in the room. And I do feel like they're going to be aware of you too. But, you know, initially they might not, obviously they're not going to let you know, but somehow over time you'll make your way to each other and you'll strike up a conversation. And with what does your soul say, like, you'll instantly feel a mutual attraction. You'll look at them in their eyes, and you'll definitely see that or feel that they too have been sensing the connection. And I feel like this is where it's gonna blossom into something more. Earlier too, by the way, you guys, before I go, I was seeing a guy in like a shirt and some khakis, so it does look like a professional kind of situation potentially. Could be at work for some of you. But yeah, you know what? It also could be you meet them through traveling for work. So that could be the issue with the long distance thing. Yeah. Take pleasure in the things you do. I love that. Look how they're both of the same colors. So, oh man, I feel like some of you are working like for a health company, and it's definitely possible that's how you meet, that you actually enjoy your job. Your job makes you feel alive. Your job gives you purpose, meaning, and it excites you. It excites you. If I could talk, it excites you. It makes you want to get out of bed in the morning. I do feel for some of you it's an online type of situation. And anything else? I love this message though for you with the sunstone. Take pleasure in the things you do. It doesn't have to be necessarily about the connection. I think this is just an advice for you, in a sense that once you really start to get present and do things that you're doing with intention and mindfulness, by holding that energy and that frequency of gratitude, I really feel like you will start to heal the blockages that are preventing you from attracting this connection. And I really, really do feel like it's a beautiful fun. You have 777 here. To the sea, awaiting results, and 7 of arrows. So I do feel like you've been wanting this person for a long time. It is possible that they are overseas though. Something with the ocean. You have 2 ship cards here. There's something here about boats, the water or something. They literally could have boats. Or they could be working with boats. They could be living by the ocean. Like I said, it could be that they live overseas or farther away from you. And you could have met through like a work travel situation. Anything else? It's possible there's a time difference too. So that's only going to be for some of you, because some of you are not going to be in that situation of meeting someone with a significant time difference. But I am seeing that with the 7 of arrows card as a possibility. And if that's not you, as always, only take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. So in conclusion, your next relationship is someone who I feel that you're going to recognize on a soul level right away. And I think it's going to be significant enough that it's really going to make you go, whoa. There's going to be tons of chemistry with you. A lot of attraction. I think you're going to be more attracted to them in the beginning. But as time goes on, I mean in the night that you meet, or in the day or in the afternoon that you meet, you're going to be more taken aback by them. I think you see them first. I think you notice them first. But you'll see once you meet that you are mutually attracted to each other. You'll see it in their eyes, that they're kind of sort of eyeing you too. And throughout the night, as the night progresses, you'll really feel them in your energy, kind of pulling you together. Like you almost want to be with each other. You want to talk to each other more, but you don't want to like kind of jump the gun and feel or appear desperate. Anything else I'm getting? Yeah, it's going to be like I feel like it's going to be a glow in the dark glow in the dark. Wow, it's crazy how some of these words come out randomly. I really feel like that was a message for some of you, or one of you at least. You could be meeting a glow in the dark type of party. Maybe you had a glow in the dark party on Halloween and you met somebody. I don't know why I said glow in the dark. That's definitely a message for some of you, or one of you at least, so I would love to hear about what that is, if you know what it's about already. But what I meant to say was it's going to be a go with the flow type of situation. I think that you're going to take it slow. The attraction is there, you both know it, but you're getting to know each other on a real level, in an authentic, organic way. It's not like download Tinder, swipe left, swipe right, and hook up, and then, you know, whatever. It's an authentic, innocent way is what I'm getting. I definitely feel that innocence and that purity with this connection. I'm not saying that they're going to be like a square and that, you know, people aren't attracted to them. I think they're very attractive. But I am getting a sense here of a gentleman, for sure. Yeah, and you know, it's definitely possible what I said in the beginning doesn't really apply to everybody about you being shyer than them, because I am getting a sense that some of you are like very outgoing and social. What I mean by shyer than them is I think that when you meet them, they might dominate you a little bit energetically, at least in the beginning, because you find them so attractive. And that's not necessarily always the case. You know how sometimes you date people and they're kind of on your level physical attraction wise? This person, I think you're going to be very attracted to them physically, that you don't know if they're going to be attracted to you. Does that make sense? But they are. Like, this is one of the weird things about this connection, is that you might feel like you're not attracted to them for whatever reason. I don't really know what it is. Maybe you feel that they're like better than you somehow because they're in a higher position, or they have more experience than you somehow, but they are going to be attracted to you. I don't think you know their type, of course, when you first meet, but they are going to be attracted to you. They're very successful too financially, you know. You do have the 6 of Wands here and the 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, like I said, I was seeing business attire, business casual even. So they could definitely be a senior of yours, possibly. But romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. And next to health, it makes quite a bit of sense that this is going to be a healthy connection. You know how I said that it was going to be a go with the flow kind of situation? It's going to be a healthy connection. It's going to be a go with the flow situation, because water has this healing, flowing, relaxing effect. And that's what I mean. You're going to feel safe in their connection, in their approach. Even if you're not talking constantly with this person, you're going to trust them, because they're so grounded, especially for the females out there. They're so grounded in their masculine energy. Well, even for the men, this woman is just grounded in herself. She's confident. She don't need no man, but she wants you kind of situation. For the men out there, you might find that this person is a little bit hesitant, and they might have, or they may seem like they have a guard up, and they're not super flirty with you right away. They're talking with you in a professional sense naturally, because that's the kind of woman that they are. They're not overt in their attraction towards somebody. But you'll know that they're attracted to you because they keep responding to you. They keep wanting to talk to you. They keep talking to you. And over time, you'll see them open up. And then the romantic feelings start to develop. It's that kind of situation. But yes, for the gentlemen out there, you'll see. You'll see. They're confident and they have their shit together. They're independent. Like strong women, independent vibes. Very sweet too for you, is what I'm getting. They're very sweet, they're confident, but again, they're gonna behave as if they don't need you, because they really don't. But if they're entertaining you and they're being sweet and they're continuously responding, there's a sense of interest there. So if you feel like they're not responding to you, if you feel like they're not attracted to you, if they're giving you the attention, you know, it means that there's something about you that they value, that they want to get to know more of, or more about, I guess I should say. I'm gravitating towards this pink moon in the back of him. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. So for others of you, you know what this pink moon symbolizes, in the sense that, you know, those blood moons, kind of, they look sort of pink. I think there's a pink moon also, so it's possible that during a pink moon you met this person, or during a pink moon you will meet this person. It could also be just a very, very pink sunset. Those are always my favorite. Like, pink sunsets are the absolute beautiful, most beautiful sunset. Yeah, so that's all I'm getting for you, group 1. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. Hopefully you resonated with it. If you did, let me know down in the comments below. Do you have any idea what glow in the dark was about? That was very, very interesting. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Hey, what's up, group 2? Let's see what cards you got. Who is coming next? Who is going to be your next boyfriend or girlfriend, your next romantic relationship? So let's see. Again, keep in mind this is only a general reading, so only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. All right, so you get Garden and the Book. You are coming through as the 10 of Swords, the World, wow, major karmic completion for you once you meet them. They're coming through as a Devil, could be a Capricorn. I know this card is kind of scary for a lot of people, but don't be scared, it's just a card. And the King of Cups, water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So you're getting Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer as their potential signs. It could be periods as well, time periods. All right, and then you're getting Raw Intention, 22. Why is this camera like this? Okay, and then Rhodonite, find a way to forgive. Wow, that is so impactful, especially because you have the 10 of Swords there. Princess of Cups, this is the Page of Cups technically. Another water sign card. And 88 Abundance. Confidence is your key to success, New Moon in Leo. TikTok. Love Abounds. Lovely, I love this card. See that eye there? Definitely someone's got an eye on you. And make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, so group 2, for those of you who picked the Red Carnelian, your next relationship is going to come once you heal. Some of you are not healed yet, and that's totally understandable. Some of you are going through depression, anxiety, fear, debilitating fear. I'm seeing that some of you are in bed all day sometimes, or you find it difficult to get out of bed. You're going to meet this person once you begin to heal, once you take those proactive steps forward to whether it be fixing certain issues in your life, personal issues, whether it be, you know, putting all of your excuses aside and doing the thing that you know you need to do. For others of you, that's cleaning your house or cleaning your room or cleaning something. I'm getting that you're procrastinating with something. And again, only take the messages that resonate. I felt like that was a really, really important message for a specific person. I'm getting that they have this Asian energy surrounding them, in a sense that I feel that there's someone who is into anime or video games or something, more so anime, manga perhaps. That's what I mean by Asian. I know that's kind of more Japanese, but I am getting like this really strong feeling of Asian food. And this is what I mean, like if you're resonating with that energy whatsoever, you're going to meet this person once you start to set aside those excuses and stop procrastinating, do the thing that you need to do. You do have the World here next to the 10 of Swords. So this tells me that yes, you meet them when you get up, when you get out of bed and you're just like, okay, I'm done feeling like crap and I'm going to change my life. It's possible you're a book nerd too. Maybe you're a homebody. Maybe you're like on hermit mode. I totally get that feeling because I've been there. But it's possible that you're in hermit mode and you decide to go out for a walk, and then this is when you meet them. You know what I mean? With a book next to the garden here, it's definitely possible you meet at school. Maybe at the lunch or the cafeteria or the cafe of your college or high school or whatever. But it's also possible that you literally go out to a park that is frequented by people. Of course, always be safe, be aware of your surroundings. I always want to remind you guys that, but you know, I'm generally trusting of people, but you can never be too sure with these kind of things. Don't go out to places that you don't trust or you don't feel safe in. But with a garden here, this signifies for me community and friends and social gatherings and stuff like that, but also literally like parks and gardens and places that are well manicured to be beautiful public places for citizens and stuff like that. So some of you know a park that is close to your home that you can walk to. Bring a book and read it on a bench or something on a beautiful day. And I feel that this will definitely lead you some way, somehow, either directly or indirectly, to your partner, your future partner. But yes, it could definitely be a message of meeting them in some sort of social situation related to your school, related to what you're studying. For some of you, it's maybe you bought a book from an influencer or something on YouTube, or a psychologist or a coach, and they're doing some sort of retreat or convention and you decide to go. You know what I mean? It's essentially about, or it essentially has a lot to do with gathering places dedicated to knowledge, dedicated to improvement. So I really don't know what that is for you. It could be anything, like Tony Robbins events kind of situation where people buy tickets to hear a life coach or a speaker speak in order to heal. Because I do feel that you are healing from something quite significant. And I don't know really what it is. For others of you, it's definitely a very serious childhood trauma. I'm hearing neglect. So some of you could have been neglected as a child. Maybe your parents had a mental illness. Find a way to forgive is a very, very important message for you, because there is somebody that you need to forgive, some sort of situation that you need to forgive and you haven't fully let go of. This was definitely the energy I was getting from the beginning, that your issue that you're dealing with stems from this past hurt that you have not yet fully healed or shed light on. So I love that next to the Princess of Cups here, because this is you. You are starting to heal and open up your heart again, and you'll definitely feel this in your energy. You'll feel better. You'll feel more hopeful, and thus you will attract more abundance. So this has a lot to do with who you are, who you're becoming, how you are treating yourself, how you're loving yourself. Group 2 has totally everything to do. Hopefully my audio wasn't screwed up too much. Excuse me for a second. Hopefully your what was I gonna say? Yeah, this has everything to do with the person that you're going to meet, how you love yourself, how you move forward, how you let go of your burdens that you're carrying that have gotten too heavy and that are keeping you stuck. Confidence is your key to success next to TikTok. Look how they're very similar colors. It's possible that you could benefit from posting on TikTok. Maybe you take TikTok seriously and you're trying to get bigger on TikTok, and it's possible you also spend way too much time on TikTok. Maybe you have an addiction. But you know, if you love TikTok, if this is something that you see doing, or maybe you already do it and maybe something happened, maybe you stopped for whatever reason, express yourself. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there and do those dances. Do what makes you happy on there. I don't know what you do. Some of you are artists and you want to share your art. You want to share what you're doing, do that. I feel that you're afraid to show your art, show your creativity to the world for some reason. I don't know really why. I think you're quite shy or bashful, or you just don't think that whatever it is that you're making is worth it. So let's get into the person that you are going to attract next. Raw intention, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Love abounds here, Ace of Cups as well. I don't really know a lot of details about this person, unfortunately for you. I don't think you're meant to know. But let's just say that they are also battling their own demons with the Devil and the King of Cups here, but they're really, really good-hearted. They have a good heart. They're a good person. They want to be a good person. But they're also battling their demons here. It could be something about relationships. Honestly speaking, they may have like a porn problem in the past, at least, that they're trying to heal. That's what I'm getting with these 2 cards. That's just a possibility, but there's some sort of issue here regarding their romantic life. It's possible that they were obsessed with like a past girlfriend. I know that sounds kind of scary and dangerous, but it's not like that at all. They know that certain boundaries shouldn't be crossed. With the King of Cups here, they have a lot of emotional intelligence, but with the Devil, they may not always act in accordance to their beliefs. Sometimes they feel pulled in directions, or they feel tempted to behave in certain ways. Apple. You can't make this up. Temptation will test you. What was I just saying? You saw me just picking that card. Temptation will test you, it says. Apple. So it's possible that, you know, like I said, they might be really, really into porn, or was into porn. It's possible they were paying for OnlyFans at some point. And let me finish. No, that sounds horrible. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Yeah, temptation will test you. So, you know, in their loneliness, or maybe in yours, they really felt like the only thing that can help them fill that hole is to pay for it. I'm not saying that this is what's going to happen in your relationship. This is what I mean with raw intention and love abounds and make the effort. They're communicating with you. They're being honest with you. Raw intention is so beautiful. You know, they're telling you like, yeah, I had this issue in the past and, you know, I was wrong in this. But you'll know that they're trying to change and that they're making the effort to change. I love, love, love this because it's so real. It's so real. We all have those parts of ourselves that we wish we didn't have. Like, I've had connections in the past where it was so hard for me to let go. I kept on looking at their social media and trying to find ways for me to let go. Like, I wanted to see the wrong in them so I can be like, yep, I knew it. I just need to drop this. You know what I mean? Like, I was waiting for something to show me that I should let go because I physically couldn't let go for whatever reason, or emotionally couldn't let go. So you keep checking like, oh, are they still thinking about me? Are they over me? Until one day you just snap out of it and you're like, I'm over this. This is not empowering whatsoever. And you change your behavior. This is what I mean with the Devil and the King of Cups here. This person is changing. They're changing. They have their demons, but they're so good at the core of their being. What I'm getting to with this is sex is very, very important to them. So some of you, you're very timid. You're very shy. You may look innocent outwardly, but I think that you're a little bit of a freak, if you know what I mean. And this person is going to fulfill that part of your life, if you know what I mean. If you know. But yes, you're going to have a great sex life. That's what I'm getting here. You're both a little bit crazy in a good way, and you're going to connect on that level. But yes, with TikTok here, it could be TikTok as in the app, or it literally could be that you know that time is ticking and you're wasting your time wallowing in your problems, wallowing in your insecurities and whatever it is that you still can't let go of. You're ready to go out into the world and to level up and to drop that damn heavy ass baggage you've been carrying. Now again, with the garden and the book here, you know, it could literally be that you connect through some sort of life coach or spiritual teacher or something like that. Maybe you go to a book club or something. Maybe you hear your favorite author or speaker talk and you meet them there. Or you go to the park and you read a book and you happen to sit next to a person that is also reading a book, or maybe they ask you what you're reading or something like that. It could also be possible that you meet through books somehow. Some of you have a love of books. Some of you love manga and anime and stuff like that, and you can connect through that. Maybe comic books even as well. So I'm hearing video games. That's definitely significant for some of you. Video games has something to do with it. But see, I feel that you both of you have this issue. You like to stay in your house too much, playing video games on the internet, doing whatever. Maybe you're way too into these things that you can only find in the computer, that you're not going out enough. And this is what's causing your depression. You're literally lacking from vitamin D, for the lack of a better way to put it. Like, you're not getting enough sun. Like with this 10 of Cups, I'm definitely feeling like you're not getting enough sun. And I do feel like it's them too. Like I said, they may have had a porn issue in the past. But you know, a lot of people had porn issues in the past. It's like this very, very attractive thing because it's taboo and it's not something that everybody does, and you want to like see what people are up to, and it's gross sometimes, but it's super interesting and intriguing. They're not exactly alone in this. And just because they've had this addiction issue in the past, whatever it is, I am getting a sense that it is an issue regarding sex or romantic relationships somehow, which, you know, they definitely connect sex and romantic relationships. That's what I mean, like they had an addiction issue surrounding that. I keep feeling like there's a sense of obsession. They may have been obsessed with a model in the past, and they may tell you this, kind of make light of it. And I think that, you know, you'll understand them because you have your own addiction issues, in a sense that something is keeping you stuck, right? And so I think you can relate to that by talking to each other about what you've been through and what you're going through. You'll definitely find a friend in this person. I love it. It's like you're very poetic souls, philosophers, old souls. You're old souls for sure, I feel like, on some level, for sure. But yes, there's so much great love here. Love abounds. You might actually already know them. They might be a part of your community already if you have one. Because I am seeing that eye there, so someone's got their eye on somebody. Maybe you, maybe them, I don't know, but someone will have their eye on you, and it's someone that you're gonna want to get to know. And if you give them a chance, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by them. Apple and barrel, temptation will test you. Yeah, I think we kind of touched on that a little bit, but yes, that's all I'm getting for you, group 2. Hopefully you resonated with this reading. I know it was kind of a little bit heavier, at least on the heavier side, but as always, only take the messages that resonate and leave the rest. Believe me, you're not going to attract anything that is not meant for you, and you're not going to attract anything that you weren't already attracting. My hope for this reading is to just give you messages to help you move forward and to help you gain clarity towards what it is you're seeking answers for. Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know if you did in the comments below, and let me know if you did by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. What is up, group 3? If you picked the Lapis Lazuli, let's get started. Please remember that this is only a general reading, so only take the messages that resonate with you and leave the rest. I hope you enjoy this. If you do, give it a thumbs up. I always greatly appreciate that. You know that. And let me know down in the comments below what you think, because we picked the same one. So let's see who our next relationship is going to be. I'm a little bit scared, but I'm excited at the same time. The stork in the house. Holy moly, what a beautiful energy here. The stork in the house. Hopefully that was focusing for you. If you have any suggestions on future readings, let me know. Or any suggestions on how to improve my videos, let me know that as well. So we're coming through as the 5 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. Wow. I swear these cards can be so very honest. Sometimes it's unnerving. And they're coming through as the Ace of Rods and the Knight of Swords. We're getting air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Ace of Rods here is very, very beautiful. It just means that they're very attracted to you. They're attracted to you, and you're probably going to be attracted to them with that phallic symbol there of the Ace of Rods. With the Knight of Swords here, it's definitely possible that they are very forward. Alright, so that's going to be messages for some of you. They're very forward. But you meet them when you're kind of pulling yourself up by the bootstraps. And despite whatever it is that you're going through, all of the sadness that you're going through, you're, again, pulling yourself up by those bootstraps and working on yourself. Because you know that, you know, wallowing and staying in the same place isn't going to help anyone. It's focusing. So you see how he's sad and he's kind of looking down. He's like, oh no, I'm at a loss. This is horrible. And then the person next to him, actually I was holding that the opposite. And then the card next to him is working on something. You're channeling all of your anger, all of your sadness, all of this darkness, and making something positive out of it. It's also a possibility that you're not even going to be looking for someone by the time that you meet them. It's not going to be your main priority. Your main priority is to build your finances, to build your career, especially with the home here next to the store. You're changing something. Maybe you want to buy your first house. Maybe you want to move to a home. I can certainly relate to that. I want to move to my dream house. Of course, who doesn't want to have their dream house? You know, I want to be surrounded by a garden, nature. I don't like sharing walls with people because I feel like when I'm doing these readings that I love to do so much, I feel like they can hear me and I get thoughts of like they're judging me all the time, or like I'm being too loud or something like that. So I don't like sharing walls. I want to have my space so I can like be as loud as I want. But there's something here happening with the change of home. So it could definitely be a move for some of you. Again, moving into a new place. You are living poetry. Beautiful. I love that. Rhodochrosite. Rhodochrosite. Remember your worth. I feel like I'm saying that weird. Rhodochrosite. Remember your worth. I hope you guys can hear me well. My hair is covering the mic. The Five of Cups. Oh my gosh. The Five of Cups twice. I mean, what? Wow. This is definitely possibly a message that you share this with each other. Some sort of loss here, for sure. I'm hearing depression, maybe a mental breakdown. Nature, 74. Simplifies to an 11. Hold your vision, fixed moon. So that makes a lot of sense. Hold your vision, fixed moon. Poised, 48. Look how she is in celebration. This is coming soon. I think this is what you'll feel once you get connected with this person. You're like, finally, like, wow, I'm happy. Or if it's not about this person, it's definitely a victory in whatever it is that you're working on, whether it's your career or project. Joy and stability. 4 of Wands here. Another stability card. Notice that. Because we do have that 4 here with the house. It is a 4 as well. 4, 4. Something here about stability. Yes, you are building something. You're building something that's your own, but you don't want to be alone doing it anymore. You need support. Maybe you feel alone. Maybe you feel depressed. Maybe you feel like you're not measuring up. Remember your worth here with the rhodochrosite. Because girl, you have a vision. Or boy, I should say. Girl, boy. Oh man. I'm getting anxiety. I forget all the pronouns. Girl, boy, whatever your pronoun is. I'm so sorry. I don't know your pronouns. I don't typically conform to that. I just say people's name. But because I don't know your name, I can't really say your name. But yes, regardless of you, regardless of what you are, a human being. I'm so sorry. I'm just cracking up. I was hearing regardless of what you are, a human being or fairy. You know how some people call themselves fairies? I call myself a fairy sometimes too. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Yo, we need to decide. We need to make a decision. What kind of person do we want in our lives? What do we want to achieve or accomplish from what it is that we're doing with this 8 of Pentacles? I can't believe I was saying that fairy thing. It's just funny because I was watching Ben Shapiro and he was making fun of like people who were calling themselves fairies and stuff like that, or like identifying as fairies. I don't know, I thought that was kind of funny that I said that. But yes, you can be all bad by your fairy self. Joy and stability, like do whatever it is that makes you happy, regardless of what anybody says, regardless of what I say, regardless of what Ben Shapiro says, whatever conservative you hate says. If it makes you happy, if you feel like you're in genuine alignment with your heart and your soul, if you feel like you are living poetry, doing what it is that you're doing, regardless of the judgment, who cares about them? Because you're already getting confirmation in your soul of your path. And it would be a sin against you and against Creator to go against that because of what this other person says that they can't understand about you. Remember your worth. You know, sometimes we want things or we think we need things that we actually don't. And I think this is what the Five of Cups is about. You lost something is going wrong, but it wasn't meant for you. Whatever it is that you feel like you're lacking, whatever it is that you feel like you lost, it wasn't for you, at least not in this moment. Sometimes things return, sometimes things come back. But if they don't, it's because it wasn't for you and that there is something better for you. And I do see that with Hold Your Vision, joy and stability poised very soon. 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Rods, 9 of Swords. The stork literally means change. Some news coming in. And the stability card here with the house. Something beautiful, something stabilizing is coming into your life very soon. And you're not going to feel that insecurity anymore. You just had to go through that in order to come out of it stronger. In order to learn more about yourself, about who you are, who you want to be. You have a vision and you know what it is. You know, for others of you, it is about your career. It is about something to do with your finances. But it also has to do with love, the kind of person that you want in your life. I feel that you feel like something is missing, right? In your life. There's a missing puzzle piece. And the person that's coming into your life is not going to be able to fulfill that for you. They are not the missing puzzle piece. The missing puzzle piece is found within you in the situation. It's found in how stable, how confident, how sure you can feel of yourself when things don't work out, when you experience these 5 of Cups moments here with the 5 of Cups that you get. It's always a very, very significant and important message when you're getting 2 confirmations of the same idea or the same card, the same energy. Not only does it say that this person that you're attracting has been through this, and so they're going to be more compassionate and empathetic towards you because of that, because they understand what you're going through or what you've been through. But it also confirms that this has everything to do with what's coming for you. You definitely feel lonely. You feel at a loss. I think that you're insecure, and I recognize this. I was feeling insecure the past couple of days for various reasons as well. Just questioning myself and what I'm worth and all of this stuff. You know the deal. But the moment that I remembered these valuable tools that I've learned and accumulated over the years, such as that of positive thinking, all of that shifts in an instant. You know, I'm literally dancing in my house like this. Literally celebrating the simple victories in life because I'm just like, duh, all you had to do was snap out of that thinking. You were like wallowing in this depressive, anxious, fearful energy, beating yourself up for whatever it is you can't control. And all you had to do was switch your perspective. Literally, you guys, group 3, this is all you have to do right now. Because you are definitely working on something worthwhile, and you're questioning yourself because you're not getting the results as fast as you want. But see, having patience is the lesson too. I know it's hard. I'm an Aries. I'm a double Aries. Having patience is not easy. But, I always think of a seed. When we plant it in a pot, we cover it with soil. We don't know when that seed is going to sprout. All we can do is keep watering it. Keep putting it in sunlight every single day, day in and day out. Water it. Make sure it's not dry so it can germinate. We don't know if it's ever going to come out on top of the soil, or it's ever going to make its way and sprout, right? We don't know that, but it does eventually, doesn't it? Or maybe it doesn't, and we realize, okay, too much time has passed and it's clearly not growing because this is just not normal. These seeds should have been grown by now, and we know that because of certain clues. We just know it intuitively sometimes as well, is what I mean. Like you will know when to give up on something, but that's not what I'm getting here. For you guys, group 3, yes, you are attracting somebody, but they're not going to be the main focus. You're going to get communication soon. For some of you, it's from someone in the past. For some of you, it's someone new. But they're not going to be the main focus of your life. So this is why the reading is now going that way. You're the main focus of your life. What you want out of life is the main focus of your life. Your main focus right now is to give yourself the love that you deserve. And to get connected with yourself. As hard as that is, because you want to hear the confirmation of like, yeah, this guy's going to come in tomorrow, 2 days from now, whatever. And he's going to sweep you off your feet and you're going to get married happily ever after. Or she's going to like give you the best sex you've ever... I'm just kidding. But you know what I mean? Like, some of you want that confirmation. Like, yeah, she's going to be so in love with you, and she's going to want to marry you and carry your babies. But like, this is about you now, because you have a bigger purpose than just what someone else or what an external situation or person or whatever can give you. Because you are the main character of your movie, but I don't think you're seeing yourself that way. And so this is very, very important before you can manifest this person. But it's happening, it's moving forward, it's already gaining momentum, it's coming to you, it's on its way with the Ace of Rods and the Knight of Swords here. It's coming fast, very soon. But the cards are definitely telling me that you need to shift your mindset to a more positive thinking, or a more positive based type of state of mind. Wow, that did not make sense at all. But you have to shift your attitude to a more forward thinking, positive thinking, empowerment type of energy in order to really magnetize yourself further. But in all honesty, you don't have to do anything, because this is already going to happen to you, because you heard the messages, the seed was planted. If it's for you, if it resonates with you, then it's for you. Does that make sense? I hope it does. But it will definitely feel like a celebration. Look at this beautiful glittery image here on your right. And look how she's leaping up into the air in celebration. It feels like this, It literally feels like this. Once you realize, like, holy shit, all I had to do was change my mind. All I had to do was shift my perspective. Very soon is your confirmation, but try not to, get stuck on this confirmation of timing. I want you to feel more into how it would feel when it arrives, when what you want arrives, when you get that message that you've been wanting to get. Right? How does it feel? It feels like this. And I want you to hold that feeling for as long as possible at every single moment, and I'll do the same. It's interesting, we both picked the throat chakra stone, so it has something to do with communication possibly, and just letting your voice be heard, expressing yourself, telling whoever you need to tell what you want, what you don't want, what you won't accept. Knowing that you have the right to exist, that you have the right to the space that surrounds you. Hold your vision, group 3, because you're on the right path. You just needed a little bit of a boost. We all need a little bit of a boost. Kind of like when you're drinking those wheatgrass shots or those energizing ginger shots or whatever it's called. This is this boost. Pretend this is like one of those energy shots and I'm handing it to you. In the form of a reading, technically. Which reminds me, I need to go drink something after this because I'm thirsty, but like also thirsty, you know what I mean? Like literally thirsty, as in like dying of water, not dying, but wanting water. But I'm thirsty also for life, for living, for happiness, for joy. It's always been a part of my life to want to achieve my vision, my dream, you know, hold your vision. And I feel that this is the same for you, and this is why you're such a hard worker and you're beating yourself up for not being perfect. I think that you compare yourself to other people as well. Maybe you feel like you're not amounting. Maybe you feel like you're not moving fast enough. But see, you are living poetry, group 3. I don't think you see your beauty, or you haven't fully stepped into it, and I think you will. Starting from now, okay? Step into your beauty, step into your power, know your worth, remember your worth. And I promise you, there will be a cause for celebration. This is honestly like one of the most beautiful cards I've ever seen, because I can feel it. I can feel it so significantly. It just speaks volumes, you know? That is your reading, group 3. I hope you enjoy this. If you did, give it a thumbs up and let me know what you thought, which parts resonated with you and which parts not so much, and which parts are you definitely looking forward to manifesting. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Hey group 4, if you picked this heart chakra stone, let us see who is coming into your life for your next romantic relationship. Your next girlfriend, boyfriend. Ooh, lovely. The bouquet and the clover. All right, so very, very good energy. You're coming through as the Queen of Wands and the 7 of Wands. This is very funny. You are such a confident, fiery person. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could be a double Aries, could be a Leo, Sun, Leo, Mars, even Leo, Mercury I'm getting. But yes, Mars and Leo. Mercury in Leo and the fire signs. Your person is coming through as the 3 of Cups and the Hermit. Could be a Virgo. And then you are light. Hopefully you can see that. You are light. Labradorite. See the magic. The Queen of Coins. Another earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Self-discipline, 41. Simplifies to a 5. Is it focusing? Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. I feel like we got this card already. Am I tripping? There's that Leo card again. So you could have pride issues, or not issues I would say, but you're just a very prideful person, fiery like I mentioned in the beginning, passionate, outspoken. Between worlds here, 3. 5, teach. And let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Wow. All right, so this could be a situation, honestly, where maybe your friends know of this person and they told you like, yeah, they're so cute, like they're so pretty and attractive, or they're so handsome, they're hot, or whatever. So your friends, they have a little bit of an interest, but not too much, but it's you that they end up with, obviously, because this is who is coming into your life. But this is only for some people, so that's not going to be for all. With the Hermit and the 3 of Cups here, see how he is shining this light towards the 3 of Cups, and there's 3 women here. This could be a message that I think he's feeling, or they're feeling, like they have a lot of choices. Or they could also be feeling like socially anxious. Maybe they have social anxiety. Maybe they feel like an outsider of some sort. Because the 3 of Cups is about celebration, social gatherings, friendships, and the Hermit is actually the opposite of that. It's kind of going into self-isolation, diving deep within the psyche, self-reflection. It's about the soul's journey. And the 3 of Cups is kind of the opposite. It's the extroverted card. It's talking with others, being a part of community, a social circle, a group of friends, and hanging out. So it's also possible that this is a new addition to your social group. Someone new that you meet, someone that is introduced to you via your friends. And it makes sense too with the let your friends help you, because this is definitely your main message, or a main clue in who your person is going to be. There's something here about your friends introducing you to this person, or being a part of your relationship somehow. With a bouquet here and the clover though, it's a generally good situation. I know it's kind of weird, like what, my friends are going to be attracted to them too? Well, that's not cool. But it's almost going to be like a very light situation. It's not going to be a lot of drama. You know, you could definitely be attracted to them more than your friends, and that's why you're like, hey, I called dibs. This is mine. And yeah, maybe you have something with them before and you were kind of flirting around, but no, this is my person. We're way more compatible kind of situation. Notice how this card is like fighting these other sticks on the bottom. And the Queen of Wands is just sitting there like, I got my eye on you. Yeah, I see you. I want you. So I feel like you're very attracted to them right off the bat. You want them. And I think maybe your friends are like, yeah, he is cute. Well, why do you get to, how come you get to go for him? I saw him first. That's a possibility for others of you. But it's not going to be like a serious issue or anything like that. It's interesting because this Between Worlds card here is also a 3. So they're both 3s here. This is what I mean. Like there's something here about choice. Someone's not sure what to pick. There's a choice about something. Let me know if you know what that is, because I'm really blanking out on that. It's just not giving me any more messages right now, but we're gonna get a few more cards anyway, so let's see what this is about. Oops. Anyways, so yes, there is a sort of choice, right? Not sure what to pick. Very, very interesting. Let me know if you know what that's about, because I literally don't know, but we are going to get more cards about that. Let's see. And also, you have the Queen of Coins here with the Queen of Wands. It's definitely possible. It's a choice between two people. I know that's not the best news, so give me a moment. Let's get some more cards. What is this choice about for group 4? Like the heart chakra. Oh, you know what I'm getting now? It's actually a fear of yours. Like, you're not sure if this person is into you. You're not sure if you can trust them. Maybe you've been played in the past before and you're like, no way, I'm not gonna be played by anyone. So you're like not sure. But they're actually like, you might think that they're super duper social and they have so much attention on them, but in actuality, they're like a homebody, or they're a loner, or they're really focused on their self-growth, focused on their work or something like that, and they're not really super outgoing as you might think, because I feel that maybe you have some issues of jealousy or competing with others. Tankard, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. That makes a lot of sense. With the 3 of Cups there. And Inkpot, problems to be resolved. You can see that. Celebration, fun, enjoyment. So yes, I think that if you ever come at a point in your life very soon where you feel insecure about something, it's going to be resolved, and it's really just all in good fun, so don't worry about it. Coins, money will be coming to you. So, it really didn't answer my question. Maybe it wasn't meant to be answered. This is so interesting. So they're working very, very hard. And I say that because they've got self-discipline here with the Teach card. This could have something to do with their profession. I'm hearing that they create video content or picture content or something like that, or maybe art or digital art. And it's like infographics and it's educational. All right, 16, rebirth and self-love. You have these two really, really bright colors here, self-love and self-discipline. So yes, it's definitely some kind of insecurity issue that's coming through for you. So if you ever get into a relationship anytime soon, try to remember that when you feel insecure, it just might be coming from you and not from them. Because it's definitely possible, especially if they tell you that they're working really hard, it's definitely possible that they're just working really hard and that you really have nothing to worry about. Yes, they might be surrounded by plenty of beautiful women or whatever it is, but you know, you really have no choice in this scenario than to trust, because it's what's going to help you grow. Yeah, because between worlds here and the 3 of Cups, I can see where your worry is coming from. I feel that sometimes you guys, group 4, you feel that your exes in the past, they don't keep you in mind, or they don't behave in a way that would make you feel more secure in the relationship. I think that you want more communication from them, or you wanted more communication from them. You wanted them to really reassure you that you were important to them, and you felt like they weren't doing that. Because you weren't sure, like, okay, are they into me, or they're just kind of like leading me on or keeping me on a string to see what else is out there. And I totally get that. you know, we all want to explore our options, right? You want a commitment, is what I'm getting. So I can see why you might be worried. Your next relationship, let's see if I'm getting any other details about them. See, I hate saying negative stuff on these readings because, you know, I like to be positive, but when it's important, I have to say it. So I'm going to do that. Because I don't want to just sugarcoat everything, and I don't do that. You know, you guys know I'm honest with you, but this is just coming through as like this person. When you meet this person that you're going to be in a relationship with, in the beginning, they might not be sure of you. They might not know if you're the one. They're not going to make you a priority, possibly. That's what I'm getting. I don't know if it's for all of you, but that's really just like the majority of the energy. I'm not getting like it's different groups in this scenario. What I'm getting is that in the beginning of this relationship, I'm not saying that this is going to be like the entirety of the relationship. I'm just getting that in the beginning, they have other options. They're not sure if they want to commit to you or if they want to get to know someone else more or if you're right for them kind of situation. They might not have enough time for you. It might seem like they might feel a little bit cold, like they're pushing you away. Because like I said, they literally feel like they could have options or other options, and it feels like you're really into them. You're gravitating towards them. You might be more attracted or more interested in them than they are in you, at least in the beginning. And so that's why let your friends help you come through, is because I think you're going to be asking your friends for advice on them and getting kind of solace on them and seeing what they think. But being that this is your next relationship, when they offer you this bouquet with the clover here for your Lenormand cards, I'll show you that again. It's like, it just works out. I personally don't know how I would feel if the person I was attracting didn't choose me right away, but that's just because that's just kind of my personality, and it's kind of a fault in a sense, because like it's a normal human behavior to not be sure of somebody right away, right? But I guess I watch too many rom-coms in a sense where like I want somebody to just pick me the moment that they see me. I don't want to have to go through all this BS of feeling like I'm comparing myself to other women, because it sucks. So but it works out in your situation. I don't know really why it works out. I think it's because you like them a lot, possibly, potentially. That's one interpretation of it. Or just something happens in the connection, in your situation, in your life, in your environment, that helps this connection come to a convergence where you can meet and develop the connection sooner. You know, you do have those two queens here, so it could definitely be like you feeling like there's always that other person there that you have to compete with. But it's interesting that you have See the Magic here too, because yes, you might be competitive. Yes, you might want all the attention to yourself, but I think seeing the beauty in other women or other men, if you're a man, seeing like their strength and kind of appreciating a fellow human being, your fellow sister, fellow brother, quote unquote brother from another mother, sister from another mister. Because like we're all kind of a big family in the human race, right? That's what I mean. I'm not saying that, you know, your brother is necessarily involved or something like that, or your sister, but releasing the competitiveness and the comparison, I think, is what See the Magic is all about. Because you don't have to take away from someone's beauty to appreciate your own or to feel empowered. It's just about trust. I don't have all the answers, obviously, but like there's clearly celebration, fun, enjoyment, money coming to you in this situation, regardless of how it works out. When this occurs in your life, it happens for a very, very good reason, and it happens for your growth. It happens for your abundance. Anything else? I was getting that there was a 7 here, self-love, and the 7 of Wands are 2 7s. So yeah, yes, you could definitely be a competitive person. There was another card that I wanted to... Let me see. Oh yeah, 9, the bouquet and the hermit. They're both 9s. Aw, you know what I'm getting with this? Is like, you'll feel like very special once they give you attention, because they don't give it to anyone or just anybody. Like, you know that because you're connected to them, they really take a liking to you, because they don't just take a liking to anybody with the Hermit card here. They're very picky with who they let into their lives. Oh, that makes complete sense. They're very, very picky. They're picky with who they get into relationships with who they have sex with. So that makes complete sense. They're very, very, very picky. This is beautiful, yeah. So you guys, with the full moon in Leo, don't let your pride get in the way. You likely will feel like you don't want to tell them, or you don't want to be vulnerable. You don't want to tell them that you like them, or that you care about them too, or that you're attracted to them. You don't want to show them that. And that's the issue here, is because they're coming through as a hermit, so they're literally not going to know. Like, they really might not know. Yes, they're in tune, but because they're the hermit with a 3 of Cups next to them, they are feeling a sense of social isolation and social anxiety on some level. So they really don't know if you're interested in them, because they're questioning themselves on some level too here. They have between worlds. So if you let your pride get in the way, and you're basically taking this attitude of, oh, I don't care, I don't want them to know that I care too much, so I'm not going to text them back, or I'm going to wait so long to text them back, or I'm going to pretend, I'm going to play it cool. If you take on that attitude, they're not going to know you like them. So keep that in mind. If you like them, make the effort to show them. And, you know, if you have friends to help you that you trust, whose advice you trust, then definitely ask them for advice. Some of us don't really trust the advice of people around us all the time, because sometimes they can be negative and, you know, just way too judgmental. So, you know, if you know you can trust the advice of your friends, then do so. If you know you shouldn't because someone is too judgmental in your group or whatever, then don't. It's definitely a situation that's subjective on your circumstances, okay? Yeah, I think this is a beautiful message. See the magic. This is about appreciating the other person, their beauty, their uniqueness. And if you feel like you're comparing yourself to other people and kind of questioning your worth, just appreciate the beautiful things about that person. You know, if they have a beautiful body, they have rock hard abs that you want, or maybe they have maybe they're taller, like, appreciate that and then turn that around on you. Like, what's your favorite parts about yourself? What do you love about yourself? What are the obstacles that you've overcome? Because that's part of this journey for you, Group 4. This next relationship has everything to do with your insecurity about something. You have an insecurity about something. It could be a facial feature, something about your body that you don't like. It's about you coming to accept that. That's what this is about, group 4. And it's also about you letting that person into your heart. Because it is a beautiful connection, but you know, it maybe starts off a little bit rocky. Yeah, so any other messages? Gosh, I know I was supposed to get messages about your next relationship, and that's what I generally try to do, but the cards sometimes like have a plan of their own. Or not the cards, the energy. And the plan in this case was to let you know that this next relationship has everything to do with you accepting yourself, working through your insecurities. There we go, we got a ding. Working through your insecurities, feeling grounded in yourself, loving yourself despite your flaws, finding the good within you, and finding and appreciating the beautiful things about other people that you might be envious of. So I was listening to this podcast. I think it was Brene Brown, but Mel Robbins said it too, where they were talking about how when you're jealous of somebody or something that somebody has or does, it's all about you. It's about what you want. You're jealous because you want what they have for yourself, because you can achieve what they have. So if you are jealous of someone's rock hard abs, it's because you want rock hard abs. And what do you do when you want something? You go and get it. This is your message. You're jealous of those people for a reason, whether it be what they do for their job, how they look like, whatever it is, you're jealous because you can achieve that and you can have that for yourself. It's what you want. Your jealousy shows you what you desire. So yes, this next relationship is all about you coming into your own and getting more confident within yourself, and also being vulnerable, letting this person in, giving them and showing them affection, reaching out to them first if you have to, asking how they are, asking if they're okay. Yeah, that's all I'm getting for you, group 4. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so glad you can join me today. Would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. And let me know what you think about this reading. By the way, if you're interested in a personal reading from me, I just made my Etsy account for like very short readings. They're basically a 3-card spread and then a couple oracles. So it's going to be a 1-question reading, and that'll be sent to you within a day. It's only for a limited time only, and I've cut the price of it because it's just opened up and I would like to get more views and reviews and stuff like that on it, so I can open up the shop. So take advantage of that as long as the price is low. And yeah, let's get started with your personal reading. If you're interested, check out the description box below. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for tuning in and watching this video.